Even though it's still cold, he's already got that instinctive place lying in the shade, so it sort of leaves you a bit more camouflaged. You can see in typical cheetah fashion, looking around, surveying the area. It's also amazing how fast these animals, how fast they digest. Its stomach is already a lot smaller than it was yesterday afternoon or last evening even. It just eaten during the course of the day yesterday. It was huge, it looked like a little barrel. That's one of the other characteristics, of course, of a cheetah. One of the easy ID features is that face. Those black tear marks. Maybe roll around a little bit there for a second. A couple of different possibilities. Look at those tear marks now, beautiful. Partly, the earlier things we used to always read is that it helps a little bit for bright light, a bit of glare reduction, which of course I'm sure it helps a bit. But most of the benefit, I think, is in the, and again it's been suggested in studies and research as well, is that it's in the facial expressions. If this animal is trying to threaten something, snarling at it, showing the teeth, those black marks just make it more obvious, make it more menacing almost. Beautiful cat, such a beautiful cat. And of course the reason it's looking around all the time, especially for cheetahs, is maybe for something to hunt, but the majority of the time, or the main reason why they're very alert, is that they don't want to get surprised. They don't want to have a leopard sneak up on them or a lion sneak up on them. All those other predators, leopard, lion, hyena, even wild dogs, they're all more dominant than cheetah in the hierarchy of predators. Excuse me. Scratch. A little bit far to look at this one in detail, but Jerry's just asking how to identify or how to distinguish differences. And the same as other cats, the most sort of foolproof way, as if we were researching it, one of the ways we would look at it is the whisker spots. And basically what that means is if you look at most cats up close and you look at the physical whisker markings, there you can see it a bit. I'll try and get my binoculars so I can see it as well as you can. If you look at the whisker spot, sorry, maybe just the first answer why we can know that it's the same cheetah as yesterday, apart from it still being around the same area and being the same size as quite a big cheetah, is that full belly. So those things make it easy to distinguish this cheetah as the same as yesterday. But if we see this cheetah again in future, which hopefully will start happening, you can very carefully look for certain marks around the mouth area, or if you can find some distinguishing spot. And we'll have a look at this guy just now. I got some very, very nice photographs of this cheetah yesterday. Just try and find a marking that's quite clearly individual somewhere on the face, and then you just use that as a reference point in future times. Specific male, maybe now when he looks down again and you can see the side of his face, it's got quite a clear scar just above the nose on the right hand side. That would be something that at least for the next 3-4 months will be clearly visible. Fighting a few times by the looks of things. He's got lots of little scars on the nose. Big male like this, he will have to occasionally battle for dominance. They're territorial animals. Beautiful. I would expect this cheetah to move a bit more this morning. It's not that late yet, but at the same time it's got a nice full belly, so hunting is not urgent. It doesn't hunt in the next 2 or 3 days, even 4 days, even 5 days, even it'll still be fine. So it's not a sort of a major priority for this cheetah to go and find food at the moment. And it's got a good area. It's nice and open, nice and clear. There's some shade here. Perfect place for a cheetah maybe to spend a part of the day, but it will move on somewhere during the course of the day. Maybe even in the next few minutes. Cheetahs actually roll like that quite often, more so than other cats. Again, you can give many reasons for it, I'm sure. Partly at the moment his belly is nice and full, so moving around the same as lions tend to do, or leopards tend to do with full bellies. Moving around a bit is good for the blood circulation in the stomach and the digestive system. But also cheetahs do it a lot more often. They'll do that, I think partly just to scratch a bit. I often get the idea that they're just scratching their back. Maybe it's nice and massage-like for the spine. These guys have got a very long body, and you can normally see that it just looks nice. Looks like they enjoy it.